Hello Libra, welcome to Cosmic Mirror Tarot. I am the Chariot, and this will be your timeless general read, so whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. And this will be for anyone with a Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. So today what we're going to do is I'll do a 5-card spread of your past, present, future, divine influences, and what you don't see coming. We'll pull some ancestor cards, which I'm going to do until the end of October, which will be messages from your ancestors, what they want you to hear. And then we will close out the reading. So with that being said, as I shuffle, I do want to let you know, Libra, that I am doing a giveaway, a monthly giveaway. The first pull will be October 1st. In order to qualify for the giveaway, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And your comment can just be, I liked and I subscribed. It doesn't have to be anything very thought-provoking. And you'll enter to win a $150 electronic cold hard cash. So Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, whatever it is, that way that you want to receive your $150, and that will be announced on the 1st of every month. For those who do not win the monthly giveaways, I will be doing a quarterly giveaway. The first will be right before Christmas time of $250. And again, same concept to qualify, just like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Alright, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So, to start, Libra, your past energy is the 8 of Wands. Current energy is the 7 of Swords. Future position is the 4 of Pentacles. Influence is the Wheel of Fortune. Love to see it. Bottom of the deck is, or what you don't see coming, is the 4 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. Okay, so to start, there was a lot of action and or communication in your most recent past that has you running for the hills, Libra, and holding back from someone. All of this was fated and destined, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune being here, but you're heavily, heavily disappointed in whatever this was. I'm almost getting a sense here. There's some pretty heavy energies here between the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups that's really weighing down the energy on the table. And I'm almost getting, like, the feeling that I'm getting is like these 3 cards pulling the energy down, but the Wheel of Fortune providing some counteractive energy of light and airy, because the wheel is turning in your favor. What you don't see coming, that was at the bottom of the deck, of the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. It's giving me very heavy relationship vibes, but I'm almost getting this, like, one minute you and your partner are, like, arguing, the next minute you're celebrating, you know, but at the end of the day, y'all stay together and everybody's happy. But there's a lot of tension here on this table. I'm going to go ahead and start clarifying. I do want to get something on this 7 of Swords. Let's see, Spirit. Can you give me something on this 7 of Swords for Libra, please? You have the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. What's interesting is this King of Wands, Queen of Swords is pinging off of the 2 of Cups. This isn't necessarily a matching pair, right? This could be 2 aspects of yourself, but I'm not going to lie, with this Knight of Wands in between, it's very much giving me a, these are 2 individuals, 2 separate people. The King of Wands is, he can be really stubborn at times, just like the Queen of Swords. These are both giving me stubborn, like, literally this is what I'm seeing, is them clashing up against each other. The Knight of Wands being in between tells me that you and your partner possibly have a lot of passion towards each other, but at this time it's almost as if both of you are kind of like, because you're both looking at each other, but you're both like stern and firm in your energies. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just getting this like firmness and this like I'm not budgingness feeling here, Libra. Um, but the Knight of Wands in between tells me that there's a lot of passion in this relationship. Spirit, can you give me something on this Wheel of Fortune? You have the Fool reversed, the Queen of Pentacles. Can I get one more for Libra, please? One more for Libra, please. And the Two of Cups again. So we have the Two of Cups here twice. So this is a high-level soulmate for you, Libra. I'm getting something, but I want to keep clarifying, so give me a second. Spirit, can I get something off of this Four of Pentacles? I'm almost getting a sense here, Libra, like if you and your partner are married, that like for a second you had a thought about, like, is this my person? Right? Like, is this relationship going to last the long haul is what I'm hearing. But it's like you had that thought for a second. And yeah. And you realized, yeah, okay. You had that thought for like a second, and you realized that, you know, you're being foolish. The Fool in the reverse is someone who is reckless and is foolish, doesn't necessarily make the best decisions. The Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Cups tells me that you actually do enjoy being a spouse or a partner to your partner. I'm also getting a warning here of being cognizant of your self-care and self-nurturing routine, and really work on that 5D, 3D, or your higher self, lower self integration. And spend a little bit more time around that. But I'm just getting this sense here of like, remember how I said I was getting like two people being adamant about their stance in something. It's almost like you realize that this stance is foolish. You know, this little standoff that you have going on, you're not going anywhere. You're happy being a wife, a mother, or a partner, or a good husband, whatever. You're completely happy with the role that you play within the relationship, and you do recognize that this is a high-level soulmate. Your future position of the Four of Pentacles. I am getting a sense here, though, of someone who is holding back almost what their vision is for the future from their partner. Now, you may think that this is you keeping the peace, but Spirit is saying whatever your wish fulfillment is around the home. I'll get to the Ace of Cups in reverse in a second. Whatever your wish fulfillment is around the home, or for those of you who aren't married, maybe you've just been in a relationship for a really long time, whatever your wish fulfillment is around possibly being married or going through some sort of ceremony where you two make it official in the eyes of Spirit, right? Because that's really what marriage is, at least for me. It's committing spiritually to a person in front of witnesses, right? You need to be honest about that. At the moment or in the future, you're holding it back. But with this Ace of Cups here, it's giving me Four of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups as someone who's trying to hold something in that is bubbling over internally. Okay? And when you are partnered, it's never a good idea to hold all that stuff in. It's blocking your heart chakra. The Four of Pentacles is all about someone who is holding on tightly to a pinnacle. It's over his head, his heart, and at his feet. But the one at his heart, he is just clenching for dear life. It is impossible to manifest something. So if you're trying to manifest wish fulfillment, a new home, marriage, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest that is wish fulfillment for you, and you have a closed heart chakra, that is going to be next to impossible. Okay, Libra. All manifestation comes from intention and not from here, from here. Okay? This has to be open and flowing in order for us to recognize that A, we deserve what it is that we're asking for, and B, I trust in the universe, my God and my guides, and my destiny, right, with the Wheel of Fortune being here, that I am going to get this, right? And all of that comes from the heart chakra. It does not come from your solar plexus or your willpower. You can't will a manifestation into existence. I mean, you can, it'll just be exhausting, okay? You can't think it into existence just by thinking it, right? There needs to be action and other things behind it. It has to come from the heart. You have to feel it here. Okay, so I feel like that's the warning that Spirit wants me to get across to you, Libra, at this time. Let's see, Spirit, can you give me something on what they don't see coming with this Four of Cups? Yeah, the King of Swords reversed. Okay, oops. The Six of Wands and the Ten of Cups. You're really thinking at this time about what is going to make me emotionally fulfilled. It's almost like your brain is, because the King of Swords reverse can be the divorce card. But next to the Six of Wands with the Ten of Cups, I'm almost getting a sense here, Libra. I don't know who this is for. Take it as it resonates. These are general readings, and Spirit just sometimes only one person is meant to hear this, right? I'm almost getting a sense here of someone who is contemplating divorce, but loves or is contemplating leaving a long-term partner, but enjoys the family unit, enjoys being a wife or a husband, enjoys their home, and is really, really hyper focused on what is going to make me emotionally fulfilled, right? What does a successful partnership or a marriage look like for me? Does my partner embody the qualities that match my vision, right? And I think what Spirit wants you to come to terms with is, even if your partner doesn't necessarily match the vision that you have in your head or what you think you want from a partner, how many of those things that don't match can you compromise on, and how many of those things are just absolute non-negotiables, right? Because if it's like, here's the thing, if your person is a King of Swords in the reverse, I'd say run, don't walk, right? But I'm not getting that. I'm getting two people who are at a standstill, and there needs to be a compromise outside of sex. And I say that again because we had the Knight of Wands standing in between the King of Wands, Queen of Swords. Outside of passion, outside of sex, what really brings you and your partner together? What about the relationship are you able to compromise on, and what is just an absolute no-go? Yeah, because this King of Swords is pinging off of this Ace of Cups that's in the reverse. So there is something that you're holding back from your partner. And I don't know if what you're holding back is that, maybe you saw something, heard something, or there was some sort of communication, right, that you feel like you can't get over. But I'm just getting a need. I'm getting a need here for. I almost wish the Hermit card was on the table. I'm not gonna lie, because there just needs to be an internal conversation around whether or not this is. This is what you were actually looking for. outside of the things that this relationship provides, right? Because again, going back to that, I love being a husband, I love being a wife, I love living with my kids. You get what I'm saying? Because divorce can be traumatic from a standpoint of, I went from a whole family unit to now we live separately, right? And now we split the time with the kids versus I was always with my kids. Like I'm getting all of that. Like someone who's in that energy of just like, can I really do this? And it's like, if what has transpired is a non-negotiable, then you're, yes, absolutely, run, don't walk, right? Seven of Swords. But also, is there an opportunity here to just communicate with my partner? Now, whether that's with each other or through therapy, right? Or a mediator or something like that. I'm getting that very heavy here, okay? Libra. All right. I feel complete in that. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and pull some ancestor messages from you. Let's see what your ancestors have to say about the situation, and then we will close out your reading. All right. Let's see. Ooh. We have minerals, solidness. That's came up a couple of times. I think since we're in, as I record this video, we are in Virgo season. That's all about grounding and nurturing yourself, right? We have teacher and hero. So solidness, knowledge, and courage. So, for those of you where the story resonated, where you're contemplating or rethinking the nature of your relationship at this time, Spirit is asking you to ground yourself before making any decision. With this mineral card, because this is all about grounding. And when I say grounding, I mean physically ground yourself, as in take off your shoes and walk on some dirt, some land, find a tree and hug it. Okay, become one with nature. Take walks, take whatever, just to get your feet on the floor, your bare feet on the floor. Okay, and meditate and focus on being one and centered. That is going to help you feel better about whatever decision that you make, whether that's leaving or staying. You did it from a clear, centered mind. Okay, this knowledge card and teacher is telling me a couple of things. One, make sure that you have all the knowledge before you make a decision. To maybe seek out someone, either a therapist or a mentor or someone who you highly respect, or you trust and value their opinion, that can help you flush out some of this, right? Because what you don't want to do is either look at your relationship way too rosy, right? When really there's something underneath there bubbling, like I was getting with the Four of Pentacles, or be too harsh on your partner for things that maybe you haven't spoken or said, right? With that Four of Pentacles, which is basically, I'm blocked, right? I'm blocked physically and emotionally, and I haven't said these things, but they've secretly been pissing me off, and now I'm running away. So I look to someone to help flush out that, to have that conversation with. Hero and courage was telling me at the end of this, you will absolutely have the courage to stand in whatever decision you make. If that is leaving, right, with hero here, you will leave. Okay, I'm almost getting a sense here of Spirit saying it's not yet time to make a decision. Remember, we had the Fool in the reverse next to that Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is all about divine timing. The Fool being in reverse next to it says, not right now, right? Wait. This solidness and teacher, or mineral and teacher, is telling me you still have some grounding and some investigating of your internal feelings prior to making this decision. But when you do, right, whatever decision you make, right, you are the hero of your own story, and you will absolutely be successful and conquer whatever those kind of negative feelings that I was getting off of that Four of Cups that was in your what you don't see coming, because you made a decision from wholeness, from centeredness. Okay? Alright, Libra, that's all that I have for y'all today. If this video resonated, please give it a thumbs up. And while you give it a thumbs up, you might as well leave a comment so you qualify for the $150 giveaway. I will catch you guys next week. Alright, have a good day. Bye.